Tension builds early as Ivic and Song explore the depths of the Indian defense normal variation in Reykjavik Open 2025 Round 8. On d4. Knight f6 entered in Indian defense normal variation. On c4. On e6. Bishop f4. Bishop b4 check. Knight d2. On c5. Song is preparing to play pawn takes d4. Pawn takes c5. Bishop takes c5. On e3. Knight c6. Knight gf3. King castled kingside. Bishop e2. Rook e8. On h3. On b6 it is novelty move. On a3. Bishop b7. King castled kingside. On h6. Bishop g3. Rook c8. Rook c1. Bishop e7. Queen a4. On d6. Rook fd1. Queen d7. Song considers playing. Knight d4. On takes d4. Queen takes a4 and secure a strong hold in the game. Queen c2. Rook e d8. On b4. Queen e8. Queen b1. Knight b8. Knight d4. Knight c6. Knight b5. On a6. Song intends to play pawn takes b5. Knight c3. Knight e5. On f4. Ivic wants to play pawn takes e5. Knight g6. Bishop d3. Rook c7. Knight e2. Bishop f8. Bishop f2. Rook dc8. On e4. Knight d7. Knight f3. Bishop e7. Queen b2. Bishop f6. Song considers playing bishop takes b2. Queen d2. Knight gf8. Knight g3. Knight h7. Rook e1. Bishop e7. Rook cd1. Rook a8. Queen e2. On the 5. Knight d4. On takes b4. On takes b4. Rook cc8. Knight b5. Knight hf8. Queen b2. Knight g6. Bishop f1. Ivic is looking to play. Knight takes d6. Bishop takes d6. Rook takes d6 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen f8. Bishop e3. Rook a4. Knight c3. Ivic is preparing to play knight takes a4. Rook a8. King h2. Bishop a6. Queen b3. Queen d8. Knight b5. Ivic wants to play knight takes d6. Bishop takes b5. On takes b5. Knight gf8. Knight e2. Knight f6. Knight c3. Ivic is setting up to play. On e5. Rook takes c3. Queen takes c3 and gain a significant edge. Queen c7. Song is preparing to play. Queen takes c3. Queen takes c3. Rook takes c3 and establish a winning position. Rook c1. Ivic is aiming to play. Knight d5. Queen b7. Knight takes b6. Rook takes c1. Rook takes c1. Rook b8. Rook c6 and gain a significant edge. Queen b7. Bishop d3. Knight 8 d7. Bishop d4. Ivic is aiming to play. On f5. On e5. Bishop f2. On d5. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. On takes d5. Rook takes c1. Rook takes c1 and dominate the board. On e5. Song is aiming to play. Pawn takes d4. On takes e5. Knight takes e5. Bishop takes e5. On takes e5. Bishop c4. Ivic is aiming to play. Bishop takes f7 check. Rook f8. Bishop d5. Ivic is planning to play. Bishop takes b7. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Bishop d8. Rook f1. Rook c8. Rook c4. Bishop g5. Rook c3. Rook takes c3. Queen takes c3. Bishop f4 check. On g3. Ivic might go for pawn takes f4. Bishop g5. On h4 time to think, find the best continuation for Song. Bishop d8 is a strong choice since Rook d1. Queen a7. Rook d2. Rook e8. Queen c8. King f8 position is equal. Let's explore the main variation. On h4. Ivic might go for pawn takes g5. Rook c8 slightly worse move played by Song. Song considers playing. Rook takes c3. On takes g5. Rook c2 check. King g1. On takes g5. Rook a1. King h7. Rook a3. King h8. Rook a1 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes e5. Rook c2 check. King g1. Queen d7. On takes g5. Take a moment to spot the best move for Song. On takes g5 is the right idea because Queen e7. Queen takes e7. Knight takes e7 check. King f8. Knight d5. Rook b2. Still Song is losing. Let's explore the main line. Song considers playing. Queen h3. Queen b8 check. King h7 and increase their advantage significantly. On takes g5. Queen h3. Pause the video and find the best move for Ivic. Knight f6 check is the right idea because on takes f6. Queen e8 check. King g7. On takes f6 check. King g6. Queen g8 check. Ivic have small advantage. Let's proceed to the main variation. Queen h3 loses position played by Song. Queen e8 check is a critical mistake played by Ivic. King h7. On g6 check. On takes g6. Knight f6 check. On takes f6. Queen f7 check. King h8. Queen takes f6 check. King h7. Queen e7 check. A masterful performance by Ivic.